Buckle up, Buttercup. Live from Gloucester, Massachusetts. Podcasting around the world. You're listening to the GloucesterCast podcast, a production of Joey Shimataro and Good Morning Gloucester Media. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the show with your host, Joey Shimataro, and his crew of merry castaways. No piping plovers will be intentionally harmed in the production of this podcast.
All this
Go live there.
And then she grew up in
And
Westwood.
I could close this. Good morning, everybody. We're here at the Rogers, also known as, this was the former estate of Hugh Hefner, as you can tell. The bunnies have been going back and forth, but we had to put them off screen because we didn't want to get an X rating.
Mike's chasing them in the backyard.
Mike may be chasing them in the backyard, but
he's picking up their poop. And Donna doesn't seem upset.
When you live with Playboy bunnies, you just get used to it.
There you go. We have, first off, we're going to go back here. It's a very special day for the Good Morning Gloucester family as Pat and Jimmy, get in the shot. It's their 40th,
around by Joey.
And we need to have a kiss.
40th anniversary for these people, most beloved couple in Gloucester, Pat and Jimmy Dalpiaz. The question I would ask is, who has to put up with more, Pat or Jimmy? And I'm gonna pose the question to both of you. I think I know.
We're both a lot.
Jimmy's waiting.
We're both a lot. Hey,
Both
that's very humble of you, Pat, to put it that way. So we are very excited and happy that you are in our lives. Two of the most special people that everybody knows, and Good Morning Gloucester would not be the same without your contributions.
We want to know what the secret sauce is. How do you make it to 40 years?
Move halfway through to another state.
Yeah.
And start all over again.
That's it?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm telling you, you're doing it, aren't you?
I mean, I'm
you're
close,
doing it.
35 years.
There you go. See?
I'm only 5 years behind you guys.
That's wild.
You guys got married when you were
got
like
married
11?
in 19.
All right, we are with Donna McCarthy Rogers,
My sister.
Chris McCarthy over here.
Over here.
I
McCarthy
can't
Rogers.
see
Good
anything.
morning,
Am I like in the
Gloucester.
screen?
You're in the screen.
Rogers McCarthy.
I should look.
Chris Langanga Kopolis is with us. We have Nicole Wadsworth with us.
Morning.
And Billy's over there, Mike Rogers, and Sister 1A, Paula Ryan O'Brien is with us.
1A.
Yeah, because Judy is Sister 1B. That's the other one that I like, right? Yeah, 1B. Paul is 1A. Paul forever will be 1A.
1A.
Yeah, 1A and 1B. But Judy is pretty awesome. She's funny. I like Judy. But we are here to talk. It is the day after Ralph DiGiorgio had his big party on the beach where he featured Chris Plant's woodworking tray that held over 100 pounds of meat, which we affectionately refer to as meat Vesuvius. You'll see that.
I'm not being shy because I'm starving. I'm
Donna, don't.
Hopefully you will cook the No, do your thing.
One, though.
She saw the sausage. Pat just jumped almost 6 inches out of her chair when she saw the salsiccia. And all of a sudden,
all right.
things took a little turn. It is. We are very thankful for everybody that contributed yesterday. It was an unbelievable time. Nicole, if you have watched this podcast for the last 5 years, you know that no one has gotten more ridicule than Nicole when she brought the salmonella salad to the beach.
How many years ago was that?
I think it was
So many.
three
It
or 4 or 5
predated
years
me.
ago.
Whoa, what was? I
You don't know this
You
story?
don't know this?
No.
Yes, you do.
An opportunity.
I don't think I do.
So we're at the beach. It's 95 degrees out.
It was actually like
90.
100 degrees that day.
100
It was
degrees.
brutal.
she brings a ham.
No, it was
the
it was
salad,
it
but
was
like a
antipasto?
chef salad.
Chef salad.
Chef salad.
Antipasto.
The ham looked like a box of fucking Skittles.
Wait, can you
They had
back up?
all the colors of the rainbow. You know when it gets the salmonella.
Can we back up in my defense?
Yeah.
First of all, I brought like thousands of chicken wings, and every single one was eaten. No one wants to talk
I don't
about
remember
the
the
good
chicken.
thing.
I don't remember the
Right,
chicken.
you had it all over your face for like 9 hours. All right.
Fake news.
Wait, hold on.
Fake news.
Before you do this bullshit, did the salad look like that when I got
Here we
there
go.
at 9 o'clock in the
Listen,
morning? Or are you talking
listen.
about 8 o'clock
The
at night in
pictures.
100-degree
The pictures
weather?
don't lie, Nicole.
All right.
There
So
it
the
is.
antipasto salad got a little skanky yesterday.
My God, the proof is in the pudding. She's trying to
Oh my
defend
God.
us. She's trying to defend the indefendable.
That looks
This
like a
is-
human arm that
It
has
does.
been sliced.
It does.
Yeah, a horror movie. Something out of a
I
horror
won't
movie.
tell you where I got it. Then.
And she probably spent like $150 on that
Easy.
salad.
She probably
Easy.
It is
did.
not my fault that it was hot out that day. The salad was beautiful when I got there.
Chris-
Cannibalism isn't cheap.
Chris brought a real feta cheese salad from Greece, like imported Greek
Yeah.
feta.
Oh, wait, I was
the
there that
crumble.
day.
Oh, this is a
That's
different. This is a
That's a
different year.
different
This is
time.
a different year. But the reason we bring this up isn't to make fun of Nicole. It's to
Right.
give her flowers.
Are we sure?
Because
It's to give her flowers because yesterday was her redemption tour. Chris, I'm gonna let you take it from here.
I didn't know something so ridiculously simple could be a redemption tour. I'm actually embarrassed by
it's amazing what
the
happens
fact
in
that
this
this
crew.
is redemption for me.
Well,
So wanna
I
say
got
that too.
got the thing from Chris. Like he put it into the show notes as the topic, like that Nicole finally redeemed herself
Yeah.
for the
All right.
salmonella salad.
All right, let's go, and then I'll give you my train of thought on this one.
Okay.
We all had to get out there on the earlier end because of the tides. So, we got out to the beach 10 o'clock, 10:30. And all of a sudden I see Nicole get off of Drew Hale's boat carrying this big ass box. I thought
like
it was
this.
a cake.
Like
I thought
this.
it was a cake.
She
Yeah.
came
And
equipped.
she went to Jeff's.
Nope.
Not Jeff's.
Donut Jim.
Jim's Bagel Jim's, and she had a box filled with bagels and egg sandwiches and 4 different types of cream cheese,
Breakfast.
which was so perfect.
Everybody
was
loved it.
You
well
can't.
done, Nicole.
You can't do it all day if you don't start with breakfast.
I mean, eggs though can get a little bit.
They did not.
No, they were
They're all in
fantastic.
the Hales
Everybody
group
Chris,
loved
right
the
now.
problem
Oh.
was it
Fine,
was
yeah.
50 degrees at that point.
Oh,
It wasn't
jeez.
50.
It was chilly.
chilly.
It was.
beautiful.
It was not. It was.
It was probably low
It was
60s.
not
It wasn't 100 degrees.
salmonella.
Okay, so that
Temperatures.
makes
So
a
that-
difference.
Yeah, if it was 100 degrees and
coffee's
she
good.
brought those, we might have been having a different
on
conversation.
the bookmarks, I brought breakfast, and I went home and I put together videos for all of you until
Yes.
like the wee hours of the morning.
Phenomenal.
I do the bookmarks.
I still
Phenomenal.
during
watch
the day. I sit
all
in
the
my chair,
videos.
listen to some music, and
and
have a
films
couple
all
of
of
drinks,
us.
and
Films all of us.
let you guys do
secretly.
the work.
I just want to have a shout out here. Pam Doty is commenting, and we met Pam. She came in the shop
Yes.
recently and introduced herself. So thank you to anybody that watches the podcast and comes into the shop and introduces themselves.
We love that.
Thank you, Pam.
We do because
We do love that.
we have a lot of people from the Good Morning Gloucester family that comes down and visits us at the shop.
Mhm.
And in between the in between hours, if it's like 45 minutes and no one comes in the shop, as you know, the shop is really tiny. We got backdoor Jimmy doing backdoor Jimmy things in the back room. Pat's there, and when I'm
crushing the mint.
and then yes, he's muddling.
He's muddling.
He's
the mint.
muddling the mint. He's muddling the mint. But and then when I'm
I
in the
gotta tell you
room
the
too.
Quote my daughter had.
And when I'm in the room, it's already a small room. It comes very
It's
tiny.
a lot smaller.
But we love, but when it's time
Is it
of,
ego, or is it the
oh my
height?
God, she's
Presence
relentless
fills
today.
the room.
Relentless. But when we have our friends visit us, it makes the day go so
So good.
really great. We love
Yeah.
it. We really
So
do
thank
love
you.
So are you going to have a meeting about Nicole and the fact that she's interrupting you? Are you going to?
Well,
it. Well, God
Can I
forbid we
just
say
keep my
anything.
flower for 1 second?
Oh, show the flower.
I mean,
1 second.
Show the flower. Jimmy just went and cut her
Gave
a
her-
flower
Tried to
from
put
my
it in my hand.
garden.
Jimmy gave her flowers.
interrupting Joey once does not a Donna make.
There it is. There it
See,
is.
he was hanging out with smart people all week.
Yeah.
Chris is coming off a week of hanging out with really intelligent people. and now he's home and his brain is adjusting.
It is adjusting.
I was at Castaways this morning, and Tom Zarilla, and I think a lot of people know Tom Zarilla. He does a lot with Pathways, but he's got Mercedes, this beautiful dog that he spends a bazillion dog show dog, and he entered the contest at the Gloucester House, which is next week, and at Blue Collar. And from what he tells me, there's still 5 slots open. And again, a guy that has his dog entered was asking me, what are the parameters of this dog hunt, the criteria that the dogs will be judged on. To date, we still don't have any answers.
No.
Even though we were taping at the Blue Collar last week and had no.
Say good morning to Aiden Rogers.
Oh, there's Aiden.
Aiden's got to come on.
Aiden, come on here.
The
Aiden is
soon to be Utah Ute.
Ute.
Aiden's awake.
Aiden,
so
we have
good.
some questions for you.
Also known as Lil Home Slice on Instagram, where he does elite video editing and shooting for a variety of events, most notably Harbor 9 Golf. He's done some corporate video editing. He does some stuff for Hamilton Wenham volleyball. Golf tournaments. What are some of your favorite things to shoot, Aiden?
Definitely hockey videos.
Yeah? Why is that?
It's just the best sport to watch, best sport to film.
The action?
Most action for sure.
Good lighting, too, with the white.
Oh, big time.
Right? You get to use a lot of high frame rate and slow things down and really make things exciting.
Special effects, all that.
Some of my favorite parts of your video editing is the music you put behind it and how you sync it up to like a goal or a slam in a volleyball. It's really special talent. I don't have 1/1000th of the video editing talent that young Aiden, who's going to be a freshman at Utah, has. And I've been doing this for almost, the blog is 19 years old. How old are you? 19 years old. There you go. And he has, flown past most of us.
I've looked at Aiden and seen Mike.
Oh,
is that
interesting.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, you're also you're going to be gone, but next summer when you come back, are you going to be available for people to hire?
Yep, 100%.
Yeah, there you go. Lil Home Slice.
Lil Home Slice.
LIL
Ask him
Home Slice.
Why that name?
Okay, yeah. So your mother wants me to ask you, what was the impetus or the reasoning behind the name Lil Home Slice?
Oh, it's a joke. Me and my friend made a rap song.
Let's play it.
Rapper name.
Do we have the rap song?
No, it's on my computer.
Robert and Annette Spanks want to know who Aiden is. We didn't do a proper intro.
Oh, I'm very sorry. The Rogers son.
He is my son.
Mike and Donna Rogers' son. Kate, my beautiful wife, Kate says Hamilton Wenham girls volleyball will miss you this season.
Yes, he did a hype video for them.
And it should be noted, he did the hype video, and they went on this winning streak. It brings teams together. Like they see themselves in a different light, like very powerful and
yeah.
I'm
Secret
booking
sauce.
you for Gloucester High School when you come home for winter break.
Sweet.
Let's do it.
There you go.
Team.
Right. Donna wants us to move on. Her son's taking all the
His rates go up though in
Yeah.
October.
That's right. Yeah,
The rates
because
go
we're-
up big time.
But I'm going to book him early. So.
There you go. There you go.
Aiden, now people are going to recognize you at Market Basket, just like they do your mother. So you're on equal footing.
Oh,
with
Chris Davidson. Good morning. Hello from Hingham. Aiden's video work is impressive. That's our friend from the South Shore.
South Shore. I mean,
Shore, wow.
worldwide.
We
We're
banned-
basically worldwide.
We're
See, Kelly, we
worldwide.
got some South Shore
Basically
people chiming
worldwide.
in.
Basically worldwide.
Chris Davidson, we have a friend from Billy's from the Cape, and he's up.
Dennis.
And he's from Dennis and Naples, of course.
Should we should we bring Billy on?
Yeah, Billy's
we
gotta
gave Billy a North Shore day yesterday.
Yeah.
So
and
Billy,
maybe Billy could come and tell us about
we
it.
want to hear compare and
All right, Aiden,
contrast.
you're done.
You're
Scram.
done, Aiden.
Aiden, thank you, buddy. Good luck.
He's going to cut you a check for $5.75.
This is
though.
William Cullen.
William Cullen.
William Cullen and I went to Bryant University, back then Bryant College. We've been friends for multiple years.
I don't know how.
Lots.
We've
Seriously.
drank a lot of booze together.
Yeah, including
And
yesterday.
this is special. High school friend, college friend, doesn't get any better.
That's right. And new
But,
friends.
Billy's from Dennis.
Yep.
That's where he lives.
Is Dennis the
Half
Cape
there.
or is that South Shore?
Dennisport.
Cape.
Dennisport.
It's Cape. We're over the bridge.
You're over the bridge. Okay, so that's the defining thing
Yeah.
for the Cape.
Yeah.
Over the bridge.
On the-
Okay, so let's
Kinda
do.
like us.
Mike Coder says hello. Don Davidson says hello as well.
Hi, Don Davidson.
I'd like a little compare and contrast your Cape versus our Cape.
So I've spent 53 years on Cape Cod. So I've been up here for 2 weekends. And from what I heard, the 2 times I came, which were always when there was a big party like we had yesterday, top 10. It was excellent. Both are
Top
great.
10.
We got
Top 10.
Top 10 of what?
Top one.
top 10.
Top 10 of days
I
you
wanna
spent
know
on
the
Cape
other-
Cod.
Exactly.
He's
The
been here
days
for
that
2
I
days.
remember, it's a top 10.
days.
He's
Okay.
only been here 2 days.
I think-
Yesterday was one of the top 10.
It was excellent. It was excellent.
Again, Chris was with smart people.
Lots of traffic. We don't have bridges that lift up and you get stuck. But other than that, when I really wanted a slice of pizza at the end of the day. But,
Yeah, Poseidon's. We went to Poseidon's.
Nice. Good pizza.
Poseidon's was good. It was
Yeah.
good.
Good.
but
Take a lot of people.
friendly people, excellent, beautiful scenery up here.
Cold beers. We got cold beers.
Cold beers. Yep, both places have those.
And
Yeah.
did you,
Our rocks are nicer than Plymouth Rock.
Yes, yes. There's a lot of rocks.
and do you typically, see 50 or 64 lobsters and 50 pounds of meat get
I mean,
cooked
there
on the
was
beach?
more food that was presented yesterday than we could. I mean, Chris ate, I think, a third of it himself,
Oh,
but
yeah.
he was
Well,
picking and everything.
You know why that is? Because there's a high population of Italians up here, and the Irish are down there, don't know how to cook and don't really feed people.
That's true.
They-
We know how to boil stuff, but
the Irish really don't feed people well. The Italians known for being super generous and outstanding with the way they like to overserve food to people.
That's for sure.
The other cool thing is Billy used to live in Westford and knows the Rogers
Yep.
and a bunch of other people from Westford that live.
Yes,
Did you go to
we
the
have-
academy? Westford
I
Academy?
did not.
Okay.
Yeah, I ended up going to Bishop Curtin up in Nashville.
That's where I went.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
I graduated in
Oh.
92.
Oh, Billy was
89.
85.
Yeah,
85.
92.
85.
But my best friend who we had on over the winter,
Joey?
the tripe guy.
Joey?
He's from Westford too, Michael Ranieri.
I don't know him.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Wow.
amazing.
It's 2 degrees. We were talking about this
Yeah,
on the
it's
beach
not
yesterday.
7.
It's not 6 degrees of separation. It's 2.
Especially when it's you. For some reason, somehow or other, Donna Rogers, no matter
Oh,
where
boy.
we
Oh,
go,
boy.
Yeah.
what happened?
What do you think is happening
Okay.
right
Is
now?
that Drew Hale?
Nope.
No.
Ralph?
Uh,
There you go, Ralph. He didn't even know until he watched the podcast.
Ralph, you're taking my chair over.
Well, we
I've
all
only
got
been here
here
2
at-
weeks.
Hey, everybody. Good morning. Hi, Donna.
So,
Hi, honey.
so Ralph,
Everybody.
Ralph, we're just talking.
Audience.
So Billy was just saying he's never been any place where that kind of amount of food, comes around. And I says, well, it's because we're comparing and contrast Cape Cod and Cape Ann.
Yeah.
I said, well, we have a high concentration of Italians, and as we know down South Shore and the Cape, it's a lot of Irish. And the Irish.
They don't do
They're
food.
not really much on cooking.
No,
cleaning,
true. No.
All that. But the other thing too with Billy is that the reason you don't get a lot of food is because you don't live with us.
Yeah.
This is what we do every weekend.
I
They
hang
want
out
you
with
to
you
look
for
at the
6
cost.
months
So,
now.
but
in Naples.
hey, listen, what did
Yeah.
you do by opening the show saying Ralph DiGiorgio barbecue beach? What the frig did you say?
What is
It
that?
was your party.
Yeah, you made it sound like it wasn't my
It was
party.
your
I was
party.
invited.
Invited.
Matter of
You're
fact,
the
I was
master-
invited last minute, like
And you
the
know-
day before.
Hey, listen.
Does
You're
anyone
forgetting-
have the listen? Wait a second. Before we go any further, he comes onto the beach with the Mount Vesuvius with his own
Meet Vesuvius.
Meet Vesuvius and his own entrance music, but he's trying to claim it wasn't his party.
Now
Well, I
listen.
just pulled things
Wait.
together.
You're forgetting
I'm
somebody.
Am I fucking
things
taking
together.
crazy pills over here?
You're forgetting Chris Plant here and his contributions.
Chris Plant.
Yeah,
Chris
He
Plant
Yeah, the
woke
lobster.
up at 2:00 in the
That's true.
morning
That's
to
true.
go get that space on the beach for us. He's
Yeah.
the one you should
Well,
be.
I
He's
did.
the one.
I did mention it. Did I? I did
He
mention Chris
cooked
Plant.
the 40.
Marcy
no,
came
64.
4 miles on crutches because she couldn't come by boat. She walked across the beach.
He
to
cooked
And then I stole
64
her
lobsters.
crutches.
Chris brought a package of pretzels for Christ's sakes.
He took half of them home.
And no,
He was
and they were the
counting.
best pretzels everybody ever had.
So for all our Irish viewers, you know, you have to be able to take a joke. We're just joking. We, of course, you guys have, you know, a laundry list of famous dishes that people flock to from around the world to go to Ireland on food excursions to have your boiled potatoes and your fucking corned beef and
Bangers
cabbage.
and mash.
Bangers and mash, all that. You know, of course. Excuse me for my ignorance stating, I mean, how crazy would I be to say that, you know, the Irish, you know, are any less of culinary fucking wizards than us Italians. I'm sorry, you know,
Okay, well,
crazy.
Joe's rant about the Irish people.
Okay.
So today's podcast.
So anyway, yeah, no, I just want to make sure that they feel welcome and, you know,
Stop talking about the Corinthians.
We've lost them.
We're gonna lose viewers.
no,
No, we're not.
Joey.
We don't
So
have to talk about that.
so I shucked. So Donna, I don't shuck lobsters for many people. I shuck lobsters,
For your wife. Oh,
For
she
my
doesn't even
wife.
eat them.
or Donna Rogers asked me to shuck lobsters,
And then, of course, I said you got to do
I
Nicole's as
hucklebuckled
well.
onto that too. Yeah. Thank you for.
and I shucked the lobsters.
So
for
I,
them.
I blinked my eyes at Joey and said, "Oh God, I love lobster, but I just hate getting the meat out." And so
That's what Mike says all the time.
Sorry,
He said-
I knew it was
He
going to
said-
go there, and I was like, please don't.
you want me to shuck your lobster for you? I said, yes. And while you're at it, grab a 3-pounder for Nicole. No,
Yeah.
what
You
were
must
they?
have been in a very good mood
Pound and a
yesterday,
half.
Joey.
Do we have a picture of
It's a
this?
lot of work.
Wait a minute, there were lobsters there yesterday?
Wait, I have to mention one thing. So we had the party on the beach.
There he is.
Chris
Shucking my lobster.
Chris brings
Okay.
20 lobsters. I bring 20 lobsters. Another person gets 12 lobsters. Nicole brings an unbelievable assortment of bagels
You
and
talk
breakfast
about,
sandwiches. And Codair
Codair.
shows up with 2 lobsters.
Oh, that didn't
Two
make the show
fucking
notes.
He thought it was
Well,
BYOL.
was he just
bring
bringing
your
his
own
own
lobster.
lobster? Maybe in his
BYOL.
defense, he didn't.
I
Maybe
like
he didn't
that.
know.
I think he brought them from market.
And they were
BYOL.
leftover from the night before.
Yeah.
Lobster land.
He stole them out of
broken
someone's
up.
trap on the way over to the beach.
And then Joey ended up with a new nickname yesterday.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
So I'm going to give the background. So after he shucked the lobsters and he was so sweet, and then he started eating some lobster, or whatever. But then Joey had to go to the bathroom. So he
The
went.
pee-pee dance.
He went and did the pee-pee dance over.
Wait.
in the-
I have to do this. I just have to say, because it's really setting it up. So I shucked lobsters and I fed the ladies, right? And I had the thing of melted butter.
Yeah.
But
So
I
his
had
hands-
I had my lobster that I was going to eat as well. So I was halfway eating through, but then it hit me.
that you had
The
to go.
Flow Max fucking hit.
So you know when
that
you're
I had
eating
to do-
lobster and your hands are like, you know, you got
Did he-
butter, you got.
And
Did he shuck
lob-
the lobsters before or
Yeah.
after he did the pee-pee
Yeah.
dance?
No, I shucked the lobsters before.
My lobster
Okay.
was before.
And I'm doing the
You
pee-pee
hope.
dance, but I
You
didn't want to put my plate down.
Right.
So
So
We-
he
we
went
do
to
have
go to the
video.
bathroom
We do have video of the pee-pee dance.
and
No hands, by
That's
the way.
Ralph.
he comes back from relieving himself and he has all this like butter and whatever from his hands on his shorts.
Wait a minute, that's me.
Ralph,
Who's that?
we all followed suit.
Ralph. That's Ralph.
That's
peeing.
Ralph.
Well, that was the end of the day. I was all done cooking.
I didn't put that in the video, just so you know.
Ralphie
I
Buttercock.
just put it live on the.
All right, we're gonna bore our viewers. But anyway, I named Joey Buttercock.
That's not going to be good.
But Joe, can you
Joey
explain-
Buttercock
Mike, do you
from
approve this?
East Gloucester.
Backshore.
Backshore.
Joey
Joey Buttercock.
Oh my
Joe, you
god.
All right.
gotta explain why you were shucking lobster for Donna, because Mike hadn't arrived yet. This
Mike
is like-
doesn't know how to shuck a lobster.
It was like 1:30, and Mike had to make his grand appearance. The walk of shame, walk the entire Wingersheet Beach.
No, he drove.
We set up at. He drove right.
It's nice when we go to the
with
beach.
Aiden too.
Listen,
All right.
I just want to mention to our viewers who still can't believe that the Irish got slighted here. That we get all these comments
Yes,
coming
let's
in.
get to the
He struck a
comments.
chord.
My wife is a Foley, full blown Irish and a fabulous cook. So okay, everybody
You
did
say
everybody
my-
hear
You
that?
didn't say
Other
my
than
beautiful
Caitlin.
wife.
Well,
You
rest
said
of
my
you.
wife.
well, Pat is self-admittedly. Pat, explain how well you cook potatoes.
I don't cook potatoes. I have no love for potatoes.
And Jimmy loves them.
All right, end of story.
She
There you
cooks
go.
them so
That's all.
well that she
That's all we
started
needed.
yesterday,
That's all we
Mr.
needed to hear. That's all. I mean, any questions? Any questions?
No, it's, yeah, I am one of the Irish that not only does not cook, does not like to cook, does not prefer to cook.
Wearing green, representing the entire nation.
Yes.
Thank you, Pat. Thank you for proving our
Pat,
point.
there's nothing wrong with not liking to cook.
That's okay. So there's that.
My grandma, my Irish grandmother, every single thing she cooked was completely inedible, atrocious.
It's just one thing after
Get a glass.
How about your Greek grandmother?
She was a lot better, especially when she made Greek food. But like, if my grandmother, even on my Greek grandmother though, if it was non-Greek food, like she would buy a prime rib and she would boil it in a pot.
Oh. God.
Oh my God! I think I just had a
heart. We do have a topic on here.
Okay, we're gonna.
Who is the
on.
person? Okay, no, I'm gonna ask one by one. Who is the person out of everyone that we know that goes on their own time schedule?
Mike Rogers.
My husband, Mike.
Mike Rogers.
Nicole.
Nicole's scrolling through Facebook. I'm sorry. What is
I was listening.
Is
I knew
Nicole
who
gonna
you were
get
going to talk
kicked
about
off?
because I was there. I don't know. I know that you were talking about Mike, and I mean,
So-
Mike Rogers, we're talking
So-
about you.
3 weekends in a row, we're at the beach. Everybody's, the timeline is set. We got to get on the boats at 10 o'clock. You got to be on the beach by X. And 3 weeks in a row, Mike is fucking traipsing across the beach with his
Yeti
his
cooler.
black Skechers and his black tube socks and his Yeti cooler
and his Yeti chair.
and his Yeti chair.
That thing's a commitment too. It's like 80 pounds.
And it's like he's parking in the Wingachic parking lot,
And
trekking
walking.
2.5 miles in the 85-degree
I'm gonna
sun.
wait for Ralph's Lobster Benedict.
And then, I mean, it is. How is he CEO of one of the most prolific
He's not a CEO.
companies in the entire planet? Has the power to shut down the entire fucking
And he does
world.
when he needs to.
And he does when he needs to. Well, we
Because
won't.
Mike,
Don't
Joe,
name the company.
This could
now.
affect his stock. Stop talking.
Mike is on Mike time. That's the only way I can explain
Mike is on Mike.
You know,
time.
Mike,
got to move.
Mike is on. Sorry, go ahead.
But Donna
He is-
doesn't follow Mike's time.
Well, that's what I was
Like
just
how
going
many
to say.
times have you guys been like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you're out. Where's Mike? He's coming."
Mike
coming.
he's on his own
But to
time,
the beach.
and it's great when you're
On an
like
island.
growing up with Mike and hanging out, and you guys are out having a couple drinks or just going place to place. Him being on his own time is what makes it fun. It's a little less fun when Donna has to sit in the car and wait for Mike.
Or Joey's waiting for Mike and gets irritated
Yeah.
and fucking puts
And
the
smashes.
golf cart in gear and
He
fucking
knows it's
smashes
time to
it
go
pieces.
when I hand him the business card of Gloucester Taxi. He gets, no, I'm coming.
Well, now,
Or sometimes he
now
should.
the move is the text. 5 minutes, 2 minutes.
Doesn't work.
I'm leaving.
That's usually when he winks.
Mike,
at
they're
me.
throwing you under the bus. Just for the record, Donna loves Mike very much.
Can we have one more
Don't
Mike
put words in her
conversation?
mouth.
Chris McCarthy, what were you talking? Are we allowed to talk about this, Mike? Shut it down if we're not. But what did you say you wanted to do with Mike? You wanted to have a test, Miller Lite versus. Do you not remember this?
A taste test?
No, they
A
wanted to get.
Oh, a cup of Mike's urine and a cup of Miller Lite.
yeah.
Just to see which one had more alcohol content.
Or,
Actually, I'm taking credit for that one. That was
How dare
That's
you
why-
get me
that's why
confused
Chris
with
didn't know what you were talking
that. Yeah.
which one had more Miller Lite actual content in it? The
about.
bottle
Alcohol,
of
the
Miller
higher
Lite.
alcohol content. We got a dipstick.
Definitely Mike's urine.
The people with the Irish, they have to understand that
We're back to the
St.
Irish.
No, because they're fucking blowing up. But people from St. Patrick's Day is literally, and I've said this a million times, there's no one more jealous of the Irish on St. Patrick's Day because outside of Fiesta, St. Patrick's Day is an absolute elite. And the way Irish people celebrate St. Patrick's Day is absolutely an elite holiday. No
So
question.
Joey's like the people who only go to mass on Christmas Eve. Joey is only appreciative of the Irish on St. Patrick's Day.
And Joey said that.
No. What else I'll say about the Irish? If an Irish woman and an Italian man, or vice versa, have a baby, they make the most beautiful babies.
Oh, Jamie makes a good point here. I think we've brushed right over this.
Yeah, I think you may
You know, Jamie,
Profiting.
knocking the Irish, but profiting off the Irish merch. You know, he's got his Irish hat. He's not afraid to sell the Irish hat, but he'll shit on the Irish.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I think he's turning himself around here because the two listeners that are Irish that are watching.
What I think it's
I need more coffee.
what I think is hilarious is that that there's not one Irish person here that has defended the Irish cooking, and that's the whole point we were talking about.
That is true.
Every comment here about Irish has
This
absolutely
is breaking
commented.
news right here.
Yeah.
What? I can't.
Kate, let's have a baby.
All right, thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Joey's
Show's
got to
over.
go.
Show's over.
Yeah.
Joey, no words have come out of Joey's
Kate can
mouth
still
in
have a
15
baby. I don't know,
seconds.
Joe has swimmy still.
So those
Get
things
the
still work?
defibrillator.
And when I got my divorce, right after I did that, I went right in. I got my vasectomy,
Yeah.
and so we can
They put it in
practice.
reverse.
We
Why would you do that?
can
We
definitely
keep
practice.
practicing,
Let's
yeah.
keep trying, babe.
It
Let's try.
grows back sometimes, Joe.
No, it does. Nature has
Yeah.
the tubes do naturally try to reconnect
Yeah.
inside of.
I bet your tubes are already reconnected.
You know what we would call this? We would call this karma. This baby should be called karma when it's conceived.
That's a good one.
Karma.
Coffee.
Karma Shimataro.
I would like to give a shout out to David DeMaio and his wife, who just recently had a baby. Baby came out size.
Came out.
Came out.
Size. What is that?
Baby
Is
came
that
out.
how
It
did
came out. The
Baby
born.
was born.
Was
Don't
born.
say
Came
came out.
it
It
came
launched.
out?
It
Size,
launched out.
size 11 shoes.
Baby showed up.
It's an absolute giant. Baby's name Santino.
Oh,
That's how
cute.
rate that for a name. Tremendous name, Santino. So they're saying Santi,
Santi.
or Tino,
I
or
like Santi.
I like Santi. I love it. I think it's a fantastic name.
I can hear that on the greasy pole already.
Yeah.
Next walker.
Santi.
Well,
Santi.
he's gonna be I bet you he'll be a rower because David DeMaio's a mountain of a man. And they're already castaways. There's this new generation of kids, Bianca's friends, and they're
Oh,
all
that are coming for coffee?
they're all starting to get pregnant and have babies. So they're gonna have their own same boat crew. And Jigga is gonna be 95 years old, and he's still gonna be the coxman winning same boat championships. So there's that. Nicole was very irritated, and finally, I think, can share in my irritation with people who, when we do a post, and God forbid you name the place, you say it's in this particular city, and people say address please with like 5 or 10 exclamation marks and question marks. Very irritated that we don't add the. So I'm going to let you handle. How do you feel about this?
Yeah, it's frustrating. And I actually thought about it. But also, like, so went to Shipyard Tavern the other night. Essex is like this big. Anyone who's driven through Essex knows that there's only one place the restaurants are, and it's on the main drag, except for Rivers Bend, which is down, a little bit removed. But I thought about putting the address in, and I said, that's asinine. Like, I said Rivers Bend, I said Shipyard Tavern in Essex. Kind of speaks for itself. And I said, I should put the address in because someone is going to say, what's the address? And I was like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to go back and edit it. Not going to do it. But also, if you don't say, like, hey, thanks, or like, nice photo. See, I wouldn't do that, though. For the record, let the record state I would not put the person.
Well, you sent it in. You sent it in for the show notes.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway,
no.
But yeah, I mean, at least say like, hey, thanks. Food looks great. Could you please share the address? Don't just write address, please, with a bunch of like, because it's
Okay.
Well, my
Not
point,
that
my point
At
for
least I said please.
my point for over a decade has been:
Let
do
me
you
Google that.
realize that it takes you more energy to type in where is the place, address, please, with all the exclamation marks? It takes you more energy than just saying, "Hey,
Siri.
That's a good
Yeah.
point.
Hey,
You're
Siri.
right.
Fucking
That's
where-
He just lost his last viewer.
right?"
Yep.
And that was Kate.
Yeah.
We're
So-
down 2. We're down 2. I'm keeping track.
So we have all these posts from the past. 2014. Is it never going to sink in? Please, and I made this graphic. Keep calm and let me Google this for you. Remember that whole that website LTMGY. Let me Google that for you. And you would type in the query, and it would like go bring. You wouldn't be touching the keyboard. It would bring the cursor up to the search box, and then the words for the query would go in, and then it would give you the search results.
Yeah.
Nope.
Where are
No.
we?
No.
You've never heard of Let Me Google This for you?
No.
Where are we and what are we
No.
doing?
Can you spend a half hour on it?
Yeah, tell us more about that.
What demographic are we going to insult now?
Anyway,
Joey Shimatow has left the building.
stop. Anyway, so we have a bunch of posts going back 2013 with answering these people and explaining.
Okay.
Be better.
Be better.
Be better.
Move on.
Use fucking Google.
We should have
Be
Joey
better.
take this one up with Charlene and Jamie.
What?
Chris, we should have Joey take this up with Charlene and Jamie.
What's
They
that?
can talk about the let me Google this for you.
Yeah. And they'll talk about it for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear what you're saying. Okay.
Love my girls. Love
So
my girls.
this is an interesting topic. I don't know if I asked you this recently, Mike. You're gonna be on spot right now.
Uh-oh.
What is the
Turn camera two.
what's the name of the bridge the main bridge that brings you into Gloucester?
No idea. He has no idea.
128.
128 bridge, you're saying. Paula, what's the name of the bridge that brings you into Gloucester?
128.
128
Oh,
bridge.
boy.
Donna, what's the name of the bridge that brings you into Gloucester?
I don't know. It starts with a P. Last name's Andrew something.
A. Pyatt Andrew Bridge.
Okay.
And it is absolutely astounding to me. We were at the coffee shop. We're asking people because someone said the you said it?
Yeah.
The Annisquam Bridge. Like, it's not the Annisquam Bridge. Do you not know the name of the bridge?
So do you know anything about this person?
Oh God, I think he was an engineer, right?
I just saw
Doctor.
something about him. He's got a pretty interesting history. I
Of
didn't.
course Chris knows.
he
The
should.
walking encyclopedia. I love
I'll
it.
send it to you. I just did just read something about him.
Let me Google
but I
it
didn't
for
get
you.
too
I was
deep
gonna say
into
you
it.
can Google it.
So I would say you could use that question as the litmus test if you are a true local or townie. Like if you know the name, because growing up,
So,
everybody knew the name of it was the A. Pyatt Andrew Bridge, but like you never hear anyone refer to it
it's
as
something that's drifted off. So now I will refer to myself as a local just because I live here.
Yep.
But I do never refer to myself as a townie. Because I haven't earned that.
well. There you go, right?
It's actually a city.
So Tina Greel says, "I can't."
City.
So you're a city.
But townie, the Gloucester townies. I will never. I could never say that I'm a townie.
But I think it supports your the point you're making, because I always called it the 128 Bridge until I moved to Gloucester, and then Jamie always calls it the A. Pyatt Andrew,
Really?
and so that's what kind of got me saying that.
It's too hard to say.
It is a lot.
I have another.
But
fun
he was
fact.
an engineer. Like, is that he's not a Gloucester guy, right?
I
Put
don't
Steve
know.
Conti's comment. Steve Conti with the question of the day.
Bridge.
Bridge address, please.
It's at 128. It's 128.
Steve Conti, you win the day. You win the
Let's
day.
just give him the podcast prize.
Yeah.
Um,
the University of Utah flag. You come get it. Come
Actually,
get it.
Donna,
Only here for a couple more
if you're
hours.
going to Peabody, you can't read this. If you're going to Peabody,
Yeah.
how would you say it?
Up the line.
You're going up the line. All right, you
over
got
the bridge and up the line.
the
So, but
That's-
I will be honest with you. At the beginning of my tenure here in this wonderful city, I had a really hard time with up the line
Yeah.
because I wanted to say down the line,
yeah. There you go. Right.
and I used to always mess it up, and it's finally clicked in my brain.
Donna, you should make the most of your stay here.
I know because I'm going to
Until
get
we-
kicked out.
Physically
kick you
remove
out.
you.
I have a fun fact that always gets me. So, Donna, you just said
Oh,
city
Mike.
too. So,
Mike
oh,
Googled it for us.
You just you introduced.
Abram Platt Andrew Bridge was our congressman in 1921.
Congressman.
Okay.
1936.
He was our congressman.
Well, that may
Wow.
not be accurate though.
Okay.
We have, do you know how many posts there are on Good Morning Gloucester over the years? I think it was over 78,000 posts.
So you don't even have any recollection recollection of doing that post.
I would say 75% of the. I mean, I do probably
It's collaborative.
8 a day. I do 8 a day for 19 years. I probably may have a recollection of 75% of the posts that I've done.
So
I mean, this is
Nicole
too
was
much information.
mentioning a fun fact.
It's not really a fun fact, but whenever it comes up in conversation, it catches me by surprise. Like Gloucester is a pretty big city in the scheme of things. Like my whole family's from Gloucester, but I grew up in Middleton.
Yeah,
McCarthy.
Middleton.
5 houses down from McCarthy.
Chris lived in
And
Danvers.
then we built a house in Hamilton, which is obviously really small, but even which is a town, right? Middleton's a town.
Yeah.
Hamilton's a town. Gloucester, big city. Whenever you say I'm at the lights, there are 2 sets of lights in this city, and they're 30 yards apart from each other.
Right.
Like we're a giant city of Gloucester has no traffic lights except
Holy
for that
shit.
if you're stuck at the bridge. But can you think of another city
you
the size
say
of
that.
Gloucester that has no other lights?
I've never thought about
That is
that.
a
Crazy.
very, very astute
Yeah.
Right? Because
observation.
you're like, I'm at the lights.
Do you
But
know
everyone knows where you mean because there's only one set of lights, or
Oh, I
2
didn't
if you
know
count.
that.
when they
Crazy.
were building Market Basket Plaza, you know how you have to go up to the rotary. If you're
Yeah,
coming from
you
East
go
Gloucester, you
around
have to
the
go
rotary.
around.
Yep.
There was they were talking about putting
Putting
a
a light.
light so you could go left there. Could you imagine the
No.
shit
Oh
show
my
would've
God, that
fucking
would be
created?
awful.
There's
People do
actually
it
lights at
anyway.
the bridge.
Right, I just said unless the bridge
So
is up,
3, yeah.
But then you're stuck at the bridge.
The
you're not
Blenheim
at the
Bridge.
lights.
Blenheim Bridge.
Oh yeah, 3. Yeah, that's a set of lights.
There
I
is
know,
a
but
set
it's
of
only a
lights.
set of lights at the bridge is up. It's not like if you
It's
see
not
you're
a
at
real
the lights,
set
then
of
where
lights.
are
But
you?
no,
Right.
she's right. For
Yeah.
a city, 3 sets of lights. That's kind
Yeah.
of crazy.
That's amazing.
Think of- Find another city. That's a
Um,
good research thing.
Brenda.
Dog just took a poop.
I,
Dog just pooped, Joe.
well,
We got footage.
it's sniffing it. Why is
Yeah,
it
it's
sniffing the
sniffing
poop?
No, that was your poop from earlier.
Oh, well, that makes
Jesus.
sense.
Or is that Mike's poop?
She's just trying to identify, make sure who it belonged to.
Okay.
Wait a second. So I have here's a question, and I'm gonna take issue with this. Julie no. I'm gonna defend Julie Shoebridge here. How Julie says, how long do you have to live in Gloucester to be able to call yourself a townie? I've been here for 15 years. Is that long enough? And Brenda Grimes Davis.
I would say no.
Well, wait a second. I think it depends. I'm going to say it depends. Brenda Grimes Davis says, sorry, but no. And I have to say this. The amount of times that I see Julie Shoebridge and Chuck Shoebridge out and about and immersed in the community,
Yeah.
I think that has more townie cred than a lot of people that may have lived here all their lives but never come into town. I think to be a townie, you got to be in the scene, the downtown scene, or very active in the sports scene, the high school scene, all that kind of stuff. But I think
Philosophically, I agree with you, but the reality is, if you're not born here, you're never a townie. I think that's
Is that what
true of
you're
any town or city. If you're not born there, you can never be a townie.
That's
We
the way.
should
That's the way it
compile.
is in Cape Cod too.
Yeah.
You're a Washashore. They call you a
Oh.
Washashore.
oh wow,
Unless
Warren
you're
said
born
that.
there, so you
Yep.
can't claim to be.
Washashore.
Yeah.
I like that.
there you
What
go.
would
We should put together
come
a
up with
list of
something.
like 20 things that you would need to accomplish in order to get your
You're
county
in
badge.
Swami.
Like Thanksgiving morning at the Crow's Nest. Like,
Oh.
what would 20 things be that if you can
That
get
would
these
be
20
mine.
things done
Oh,
and
to
you
be
can live here for
Pat
20
perked
years?
up. Pat came out of a deep slumber when you said the crow's nest.
That and meet Mount Vesuvius.
Climb
You
back
have to-
into your
you have to
mother's stomach
Eat
and
every
be born
ounce
in
of
town.
meat.
that would be reborn.
Yeah.
Mike Ansovic says we need lights by the rum line intersection. How do we feel about that?
That's true.
How do we feel about that? You say yay or nay?
No.
No, I don't
No.
know. But well, because then
Which
you have,
one? Which one?
likewise, you have the train there. You get stuck there all the
But
time.
the
but-
dog
Is it the
pooped
one
in
to
your bag, Joe.
Washington and Railroad, or
Azorian.
down by the buoy? The
No.
buoy is a little worse than by the Azorian, I think.
Oh my god! I think if you put a light by the buoy, it'd be a total.
I think
shit
I don't think a light should go in
I
either
think we
spot.
put
I-
lights at
I'm
the
with you.
circles.
I think we should put a light at the train bridge as the boats are going through, so the boats on the other side know they're coming.
I agree. I like that.
The
That's a
green
good
and the
idea.
red.
Yes.
This is the last week without football until February, and I am absolutely psyched.
That was
And
last weekend. Football
No,
already
it
Is it
already
last week?
started.
okay, so
So-
we have football through February, until
Now.
into February.
Yep.
Impressive.
Yep.
By the way, Mike and I very, very excited right now. The Red Sox surpassed the Yankees yesterday. Let's go Red Sox. I
They're
love that we're playing meaningful baseball right now.
They're playing at 11:30 this morning. So make your bloodies after this. Get yourself a little brekkie and watch the Red Sox.
So they're number one wild card right now.
Number one wild card.
But
Yep.
we've
In
all
the
been
American
there.
League.
We've
Yep.
all been here.
We've all been here.
Been here
We've all
before.
been here. Where's that graph show?
the
that you
excitement.
posted?
No, you know what? I was talking to Mike about it this morning. Like getting rid of Devers. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? Their team.
and look at San Francisco.
Shit the bed.
They're like
shit the
12
bed.
and
He's
20.
poison.
Yeah.
He's poison.
He's
You didn't know he was
That makes
poison,
me
but he's
so
poison.
sad.
And you know what's crazy? You know how he was bitching that he wouldn't play first base at the Red Sox? And now he's playing first base in
San Francisco.
and he
He
sucks.
sucks. Yeah, they're not doing well.
Nobody listens to me.
Jimmy,
Devers played
listen.
down in Binghamton. And I was in charge of the parking with everybody.
Hey!
He's got a World
Devers,
Series ring
we
though.
were playing Portland, and Devers came in as a 19-year-old.
Yeah.
He did not ride the team bus. He came in with a limo.
Yeah.
And I had to find a spot for his limo and keep it safe because we needed to get to the limo, and all the fans were all looking to get his autograph because he was a real hot prospect moving up. But I told everybody that
He's a prima donna.
he would not ride the bus.
So they're
And
saying-
then he went to Portland.
They're saying this
and-
team is like the bunch of idiots from 2004.
That
I
was
knew
a fun.
Pierce.
He is.
Well,
He's
they-
the mustacho.
There
Mr.
he is.
Mustachio on the screen. Now that is Jimmy. How old are you in this picture, Jimmy? Your wedding picture.
21.
How old was he when you guys got married? Jesus.
They
Well,
had
take
to-
your age and subtract
30.
40.
Almost
Wow.
30.
30.
30. Wow.
You don't look
were
a day
an old
over
man.
50.
That
55.
picture, Pat, when he saw you for the first time, did he say, "How you doing?"
Jimmy looks like a thinner version of Tom Selleck
Tom
with
Selleck.
glasses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very. And
Wow.
he has not deviated with that mustache today to back then. Is
I see a little Jeffrey Dahmer in there too.
Actually,
I mean, Jimmy's still got the mustache. He's still got a full head of hair.
yeah.
You're doing all right, Jimmy.
He's still loaded
wearing
up.
glasses.
He's still loaded up. He's still got the swimmers.
It-
All right. Here is the wedding day 40 years ago today.
Oh, my goodness.
What
the
a
hat.
beautiful
What is that, a fucking
picture.
parade?
Look at the hat.
What a beautiful picture.
Wow.
And this is Pat.
Green, so dirty.
And now you can see. So the story, as the story goes,
That's
Jimmy
the
came into
story.
town to the school. He got a job at the school, and there was 4 single female teachers, and Pat was the sluttiest one, and that's why he chose Pat.
End of story.
It's always the librarians.
It's always the library.
Were you the librarian?
She outdrank me in arm wrestling.
Pat's name was in the men's bathroom everywhere, so we can picture.
He figured she must be very special. It certainly wasn't the way she made her potatoes.
actually, show that picture again. He looks like Schneider from that.
Roy Schneider. Roy Schneider.
Schneider. The,
Oh, Schneider.
From,
Oh, my God. That
what's
is
the-
so
what's
accurate.
The show? What's the show?
Oh, what is that?
Happy
One
days.
day at a time.
One day.
One
One
day
day
at
at
a
a time.
Oh,
Facts of
you're not.
life.
We're not going to be able to see that.
give
Yeah,
that to
give
Jim.
it to
Jim,
Jimmy.
put that on there. You look like
Please.
Schneider as a young chap.
Now, compare and contrast. Let's see. Actually, Jimmy, put it just to the right a little bit. All right, right
Oh.
there. Perfect, Jimmy. You nailed it. Hold on. And a little
little
bit more. A little, no, yeah, perfect.
Oh,
No,
the
you
other
had
way.
it.
The other way.
Right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now we need
my.
a screen grab of that now.
That is pretty good. Yeah.
You can do a screen
Good
grab.
job, Ralph.
Well, let's be it. You know,
All right, we're good. That's
I am good at a few
amazing.
things.
That's amazing.
I used to like you, Ralph.
The Massachusetts State Senate recently passed legislation that would implement a statewide ban on cell phone use in public schools during the school day, including during recess and lunch. This bell-to-bell ban, known as an Act to Promote Student Learning and Mental Health, aims to address concerns about classroom distractions and the negative impact of social media on teen mental health. If signed into law by Governor Maura Healey, the policy will require school districts to adopt their own plans for regulating cell phones by the 2026-2027 year. So not this year, the following year. How do we feel about this?
Joe, I didn't hear that. I was on my phone.
How do we feel about I just picked it up.
Oh, it took at least 3.5 seconds.
I'll go. You want me to go?
Yeah, because you're a school administrator.
Yeah, I will. I will agree with that during class time. But I think that just the way, things are these days, like every day without fail, Finn reaches out to me at some point to say, I mean, he's a little bit older now, but, either he needs a ride or he, needs to be here, or I'm practicing with JV and varsity today. So I need to be here. And I need to know that stuff. If he didn't have his phone at all during the day, single parent, whatever, I would feel like super out of touch.
Anxiety.
So is this an all right band?
But I need him at some point to check his phone.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
Because there's so many moving parts. Because nowadays, kids just don't take the bus.
Well, Gloucester High School doesn't have buses.
They don't even have high school?
No.
Really? Is that true?
It's true. You can take a CATA bus, but they don't have school buses at the high school.
That's wild.
And they get out of school at 2:07, which I don't know how working people pick up their kids. Luckily, there's upperclassmen and siblings and whatever. But for a while, I really needed to know.
That's why. Anybody else want to chime in on this?
Is it an all-out band?
But so like class time,
bell to bell, like beginning of the day to end of the day, they can't look at their phones.
Yeah, I'm with Nicole on that. I mean, gone are the days where, like I did in the 70s and 80s, you
take the bus to it from school.
You got to school, you 70s. Came home from school.
You had a key.
You ate devil dogs and watched General Hospital at 3:00.
Right?
Those days are over.
Those days are way over.
It's a very different place now.
Well, Chris still watches General Hospital.
But I will say, it's definitely a problem in the classroom, and all the trouble that can occur on
I agree.
phones.
I don't have any kids, but I think I agree with you guys. I think maybe going into the class, if they had a place that they have to put their phones going into the class. But I think I was having this conversation with your friend Michelle Cooper when we were talking about. She was talking about helicopter parents and stuff, and being worried that that their kids won't be set up. And I think it's historically, when I was a kid, people said, "Oh, this generation, they're so effed. They're never." Every generation is effed, but every generation actually evolves into what society becomes. And I think that the phone and technology is that's not going away. That's part of what's going to take us into the future. And kids have to learn when the right and wrong time is to use it.
Mm.
Right. Well said. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah. Right. The way,
Chris is just.
How do you teach that?
Well, I mean, maybe by just not allowing them to have it in the actual classroom. You go into the classroom, you put it in a cubby, for this 45 minutes or 50 minutes or whatever it is, you don't use your phone. Yeah. And maybe it allows you to have a little bit more focus and understand, I don't have to have this phone in my hand all the time.
I think it would be hard. They would not be able to let the cubbies be visual, because some kids, if they see their phone across the room, they're not going to be able to function.
They might be able to learn how to function without it.
I know that, but I'm just saying, put the cubby, don't have it face the kids, because seriously, they see their phone and they start to get nervous.
This is another whole conversation too. And even as someone who's been in education for 31 years, educate. We just all made fun of Google. I mean, school in itself, we're seeing a trend where it used to be secondary school, high school, maybe not college, and then there were decades of everybody goes to college, and now we're seeing a trend after COVID with online degrees and whatnot, where maybe college isn't the track for everyone, including my son right now. But even education, everything is at your fingertips. So some of the learning that you spent hours memorizing, I've never been a fan of content being memorized. It should be hands-on learning, and that's what Montessori and whatever else. So much of what you had to learn and memorize, you can now ask Siri or Google, and education itself is different, and the technology skills that you need to access that information are one of the biggest learning tools that you can give your child right now, whether you like it or not. So
both Pat and Jimmy, they were teachers.
Yeah, how do you guys feel about it?
So our viewers said they can't really hear you guys when you're talking. So.
Yeah, just gotta speak up. That's all.
Yeah, I can remember back when cell phones were first starting to become an issue with students. So this was quite a while ago now. And
were they in a bag? Did they carry them?
Coal powered cell phones.
Nuclear powered. And there was a lot of talk about not allowing the phones. Previous to that, we'd had an issue with students wearing coats. It was after some of the school shootings and things, and kids couldn't wear their coats in class. Like
the sports team coats and stuff?
Any kind of
coat. You had a gun in.
Oh, okay. All right.
Any kind of coat, really, because you couldn't say a certain style of coat. You had to say any coat. But the argument was made at the time, not by me, that kids are really attached to their coats. That maybe it's the only valuable thing that they have. We had a lot of families that, went without things, and that was an anxiety thing that they needed
Like a
their coat
sensory
with them.
thing.
And I looked at that time. I looked at the phones the same way. It was an anxiety thing. If you're telling them they can't have their coats, and you're saying, "Oh, they need them because without them they're anxious. It's the only valuable thing they have." Their phones seem to fall into that category in those days.
Yeah.
But now, as you just said, so much has changed.
Yeah, I can't imagine because all of the going, picking up and the dropping off. It's not like you just sent your kids on the bus and knew that.
Right.
My mother, a lot of times, wasn't home when I got home. I love a lot of them, right? But I got home. We got home. We did just fine. But that isn't the case now. The parents are, or someone is relied upon to pick up these kids. And now, again, back when we were kids, we played one sport.
Yeah.
Right now,
in town,
town, and you could either ride your bike there if you had to, or carpool. Now there's like a lack of even carpooling. Like every kid goes to fucking Saugus Arena in an individual car, and comes home at 9:00 at night. I'm like,
all right.
Anyway.
This is like the Life 360 conversation. Everyone laughs at me because I'm on it often during the day, but kids are different now. I mean, my kids are on the water 20 hours a day.
Charlene just chimed in.
Whoa!
Charlene is awake.
Shasha.
Wow.
Shasha had a big day yesterday.
Speaking of Shasha, there's a new Hooters opening.
Ready to go.
There's a new Hooters in the Villages that just opened.
Chris, you're moving to the Villages.
That video was insane.
And Pat's gonna play the video. There was a line.
You got a video?
A line of horny men. Like it was one after another, and after they all were profiled.
No, because it was an Instagram video, and I can't.
I believe this is the one
don't
you
have the
said,
video.
Pat. Can you please confirm that you took my thing and put it?
Because there was more than one thing.
Okay. So maybe next week. Next week we're gonna show that
Still know
video.
the rule about Instagram videos. I don't know how to share them.
Joe,
Okay.
can you send her some training? Google how you do that.
Google how to put Instagram.
Let me Google it for you.
Fundraiser, Joey.
I think I have.
Yeah, please. All right, Nicole has the floor.
Yeah, can you, Pat? I sent you a graphic that was not an Instagram video. We were with Tobin a bunch yesterday, and mile marker. I can't, and I'm always, but
Sky.
I'm being distracted by the dog. Mile marker is doing a really great fundraiser. I could talk for hours about all of the great things that have happened to this city after that horrific car accident and losing Chris Daly. And you talked a lot about that fundraiser, that paddle out. It wasn't even a fundraiser. It was just a really nice evening to get together, that paddle out for Chris that happened. And now mile marker, thanks to Brady Patton and Will Lothers, who are alumni at Gloucester High School who played hockey with Chris and some other things with Chris, are doing a fundraiser. They both work over at Mile Marker. They've worked there for a few years and wanted to do something. So they talked with Tobin and the management over there, and they're doing a fundraiser on Wednesday night at Mile Marker at Cape Ann Marina. They've gathered a bunch of gift cards and raffle items. They're in the middle of trying to figure out what should be, I believe, like live auction versus silent auction versus raffle. But they're expecting a really great crowd over there. And again, it goes to the Chris Daly Memorial Fund. This fund has raised like $65,000 so far, and will go towards scholarships. I hope I'm getting all this right. To continue Chris's giving spirit. Chris was National Honor Society captain of the hockey team. My kids grew up with him from youth hockey to youth soccer in Rockport, and then obviously Cape Ann hockey, and Thatch dirt biked with him, and just so many great friends. And the city is, if you have seen what has happened in the city for the last month, it's just, if there's ever anything good that can come out of such a horrific tragedy, it is a sense of community. And I know that Rich and Nicole and Rachel feel it all day, every day, with all the amazing things that have happened and keep on happening. And I think that when things stop happening,
Yeah.
will be kind of like a,
crash,
yeah. So I hope these things keep on happening. We have some other exciting things that are coming up soon that we'll talk about next week. But this fundraiser is Wednesday. I
What
know a lot
time?
of tables have been booked. I set the graphic.
Wait, where
It's
is
on
it?
the screen.
Where is it?
At mile marker.
What's the address there?
Pat, I sent you in Messenger the,
I
but
just lost mine.
that's okay. I will pull it up and read it. So again, kudos to Will Lothers and Brady Patton. It's always great when kids, if you will, I mean, they're 19, they're not kids, but when they come up with these fundraisers. So fundraiser for Christopher Daly, number 18. You see it all over town. Donna and Mike have a number 18 flag at the front of their house right now in his memory. And
75 Essex Ave.
5 o'clock at
Starts at 5?
mile marker. You can make a reservation now.
Tobin,
But anyway, great thing.
Couple of things. Tobin did say that she's opening the Sun Deck
Nice.
for Wednesday night as well because they're expecting such a big crowd.
Wow.
But that's first come, first serve.
Okay. And while we're on the topic of Chris and wonderful things happening, why don't you talk about the Holy Cow?
Yeah, I think that's what I was kind of referring to. I think Holy Cow
We'll
is
do that
making-
next week.
Yeah, we'll do it next week. It's in the
Okay.
works, and it's another just
Something
amazing
in the
thing
works.
this town has done. But I do want to say one thing because we talked a lot about this accident and Chris and different things that were happening. But one of the things that we didn't talk about on the podcast, which is so important, is that when they made the unimaginable decision to let Chris go peacefully, he was an organ donor, and they have spoken to the fact that he has saved 5 lives, including a young child. So
wow, amazing. Thank you for that, Nicole. The information is right there for you, and thank you to Tobin for having the space for that.
Tangentially related, just to kind of the mile marker thing. I don't have like all the details yet, but Tobin did text me last week and asked, like, we have a show there like August 23rd or something, and she said, do you mind if we have you play out on the Sunday or whatever?
Oh, wow.
So they're going to start, I'm sure she's starting before us,
Yeah.
but I think they're going to start having, when weather permits, have music out on the Sun Deck there, which will be nice.
I think the music on the Sun Deck is for Wednesday night. I think Brian Alex is actually going to be playing on the Sun Deck.
No, he's not going to like that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome spot.
Something to complain
What does
about.
that word mean, Chris?
Huh?
What was that word? that you used?
Tangentially?
What does it mean?
Tangentially?
Yeah.
It's related to your
to.
genitals.
I would be remiss. I forgot. Pat has a podcast prize, so we're gonna do the podcast prize right now. If share the podcast and type shared. Are these your items?
No, that came
From Jamie?
This is a new Jamie.
One Ocean, One
One
Love.
Ocean koozie, the new man at the wheel.
Nice.
Awesome.
Total professionals.
As Joey calls him, for the professional drinker.
Townies. So if you want your Townie card, this is one of the 275 things that you have to do, including being born here, to get you Townie status.
Transgentle.
And we want to
Transgenital.
mention that Maritime is hosting an event coming up on the 8th. So anybody that could check on that, they are on the Harbor Loop
Where is
in
that?
Gloucester.
Where is it?
Do you have an address though? Because I don't. Harbor Loop. What's Harbor Loop?
Multiple businesses.
I need. There's a lot of businesses.
I need
There's
a
a lot of
pinpoint.
things on the harbor.
I need.
Heritage, including Heritage.
Oh, see ya.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No.
All right.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, I got it.
Oh, we have a situation.
Watch out for the camera.
I got the camera.
Don't worry about
See
the.
camera.
Don't worry about the dog. Get the camera. The fucking dog. This is why you don't have dogs. The dog ate the whole English muffin tin.
Hey,
No.
what's her
It's gonna be
point
shitting out-
when she
that
tries
dog's
to
gonna be
poop out
sh-
that cupcake
that-
thing?
Mike is trying to
dog is
have her
gonna-
eject it now.
That dog
Mike's
is.
rubbing her transgenital.
that happened
That
so quickly.
dog-
I didn't even know what to do.
That
about
dog is
it. I
gonna.
was like, sure, you can sit on my lap.
This-
Boom.
There's gonna be aluminum foil.
Escalated
tin-
quickly.
It was
Shit.
paper. It's paper.
Yeah,
it's a
that's not
muffin. A muffin. What do you call it?
This is why. This is why this dog cannot be entered into the Gloucester House thing.
It's
No,
moved
we
on
have
to moved on to other paper.
Look at
down
this
there.
one's eating a.
Napkin.
Do we have video of music on the deck?
Yeah, but I'm gonna end with that.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you guys need us to all pitch in and get some dog food for you guys so they have something to eat?
the poor
They've
dogs.
already eaten.
Speaking of dog food, this is gonna be our last topic before we go to our video of Bugs, Murph and Tom.
Oh, right.
At the Sun Deck.
Last
But
night.
best specialty flavor of Oreos. Oreos have been coming out with different flavors all the time. I'm gonna start. My favorite is the thin ones with the mint, the green mint, with the thin ones.
Mike's on.
Mike's on.
Oh, Mike! Mike's doing the socks. Represent.
He just got up.
Did they count as podcast versions? Are we supposed to?
Podcast. Mike's been on the podcast.
I mean,
No,
Billy
just
hasn't been, but
The
we
day
don't have
after
a
my
lot of
birthday,
time.
I came downstairs and said a quick.
So do you know that? So we have to ask you the pod. Oh, we didn't ask you.
no.
Come back here.
No.
Come back here.
No.
2 questions.
Oh,
2-part
God.
question.
Here we go.
Death row meal, right? Death row meal.
Mike doesn't like food.
It has to be a restaurant, not a home cooked meal. What is the meal, and at what restaurant is
Hey,
it coming from?
let's play the newlywed game.
It's Miller Lite.
I'm
wait,
gonna
wait.
guess what he's gonna say.
All right, right. Wait.
Oh boy.
Pat,
No, I'm gonna whisper it to Pat.
Oh yeah, you whisper it to Pat. All right.
I'm gonna go with the smash burger at the Lobster.
Smash burger at the Lobster.
I guessed it.
Did
Wow.
you really?
Got it.
Good job.
I
What
thought
was
it
the,
was
what's, the
Yeah.
song? What's the song from the
Stuffies.
newlywed
What's yours?
game?
Not home cooked.
Not home
At a
cooked.
restaurant, if the warden comes in, says this afternoon you got to go. What's your death row meal?
Well, I'm from Cape Cod, so you know it's
How
probably
about
going to be a Whopper at BK.
That's almost as bad as
And
my
I'm
buddy
Irish.
from my
And I'm
buddy from
Irish.
Western said the burger at Chili's.
Burger and chili.
We've never had
All
Burger
right.
King come up before.
And the second, well, no, the worst one of all time was James Eves when he did Subway sub. Yeah, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Death row sub
St. Joseph all day long.
from Virgilia's. From Virgilia's. I just had one this week.
Okay, death row sub,
Death row
Billy.
sub.
Sub.
It's okay. You can name a place that we don't know. It's
Yeah,
fine.
we don't have to know it.
I'm
They don't
so
have Subway.
fingers-
Probably the Franciscan down in Dennisport, and I'm trying to remember the place, but it's very good. Chicken cutlet,
Oh.
prosciutto,
Oh,
Nice.
that with
Mama
little
John.
little
Yeah,
balsamic
little
maybe.
balsamic.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds
Yeah.
fantastic.
So not Jersey
You're gonna have to
Mike's.
bring 20 of them up next
That
time.
is, yeah,
Yeah, bring something.
yeah.
next
Don't
time.
be like Mike Coder and bring 2 lobsters
Yeah.
to a thing.
Hi,
Mike
everyone,
Coder
I'm
did
here.
then chime in and said I brought 5 pounds of watermelon.
What are they 29?
He did.
What are they?
I brought watermelon too. Remember you said that to us?
I think the watermelon is 29 cents a pound.
Yeah.
How about Donna making macaroni salad enough for 10 people?
Okay,
yesterday?
so listen. I asked Ralph, so you got the 2 trays, right? You got the half tray and the full tray. And I was making my homemade delicious pasta salad, by the way.
A lot of compliments.
And I was like, Ralph,
I didn't see it.
is 1 half
There was
tray
not
enough?
enough.
And he goes, that's plenty. And it was gone in like a half an hour.
Well, he didn't want you to steal the show.
Good news is it
Yeah.
didn't.
Oh, he's rubbing his butt. He's
It's a
rubbing his butt
it's a
against
she.
the tiles.
It's a she.
Well, that might be
The
the
paper might be
that
coming
might be
out already.
Oh no.
the woohoo.
So the Red Sox,
Right.
1 hour.
1 hour.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
you
Yeah,
better
you're
get
going
going.
into the game.
I'm
right?
So-
going into the game. My friend Steve Lumpkins gave me this David Ortiz jersey. He's watching the show.
Oh, nice.
He works with me and my friend.
Is he an Astros fan?
He's the Astros fan. Came to
Oh
the
yeah,
party.
I met him.
Yep.
He was at Mike's
Kyle.
party.
So and Kyle McGuire, the Yankees
Stop picking
fan,
your
who
nose.
wore
I
a
know.
Yankees jersey. He's watching and loving 3rd place.
Like, tell everybody. the
Loving
drummer-
3rd place.
Hey, Joe, he knows a drummer. Dude,
Oh,
what's
God.
drummer?
No.
No,
We
no.
don't have enough time.
We don't have
Yes.
enough time.
No. All right. So anyway, we're gonna end the show by picking our podcast winner. How many shares do we have?
Hold
10
on, there's
shares.
something
10
in your back,
shares.
Mike. Hold on. I just pulled, look a nail, a
Did you-
fingernail. I just pulled out of Mike's back. What were you 2 doing last night?
Oh wow.
What the hell is this shit?
That's not mine now.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
Oh.
All right,
Oh, Mike. All right.
Wow.
Mike had a night for himself, I guess.
So we're still at 10 shares.
Jesus. Joey, don't be
Did
a
Jamie
baby.
enter so she can take her prize back?
He was just wiping his ass. Joey has a right to be
Number
afraid
2.
of things.
Ann E. Moore.
Ann E.
Oh,
Moore.
that's a first time winner.
It sounds like a gag name.
Yeah.
First time
Any
winner.
more?
Now
Any
on
more what?
stage. Now on stage.
And
E. Moore.
And E. Moore, you can pick up your podcast prize. What do you? What time? I know you're not going to be there today.
No,
What's the address?
44 Main.
44 Main Street, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and no, wait a minute. Thursday and Sunday next week.
Thursday and Sunday next week, you pick up your podcast prize. Thank you so much. And we're going to end with a video from the Sun Deck, just so you can get an idea how fantastic the vibe is
at
there.
mile marker,
At mile
75
marker.
Essex Ave, Gloucester, Massachusetts,
Thank-
01930.
Here's our friends Bugs, Murph, and Tom.
What are the hours?
Oh, don't worry about me, Nicole. That's all right. Don't worry about me. I just got to get your ass now. I just got to follow you. Here you go. Go back in there. Go ahead. Go right ahead. Go right ahead.